Yo, how goes? We'll move you guys around here, put you over here. Now I'm looking at the camera. Who we got? Hello, Gord. How's it going? So, tonight, be a little bit of a different show because Aaron has disappeared into no interwebs land. Kevin is pretty tied up dealing with a bunch of stuff for his our scale comp that's coming up here this weekend, so he's kind of tied up. So this week, we are going to talk about a whole bunch of new things that are going to happen store-wise, parking lot-wise, racetrack-wise, and every other thing you could ever think of wise. You know, because, man, I'm probably going to start building a truck because I haven't done that for a bit. So I have my beverages ready to go. And hi, Scott. So yeah, like I said, let's talk about a few of the things. Let me move these drag cars and all this other junk out of my way. It's a little bit different scenario today because today I'm not sharing the screen with anybody. I feel special. Where are we here? Let's share the screen with... Let's try that. No. Let's try that. No. Try that. No. Try that. No. No. Doesn't matter what I do. It's going to be me. Just me. So special. Well, at least I got people I can talk to over the interwebs. So, just got back from drowning myself in chlorine. I'm not a fan of chlorine. So I feel gross. Like gross. Hi, on camera. So Monday night was drag racing. We had a pretty wicked good turnout. I was pretty impressed with all the guys that showed. Tristan ran his car for the first time. It was geared a little wrong. I was kind of guessing out of the box when I put it all together. So we changed gearing up on it a bit, did a little bit of tuning on the programmer, and he got some pretty decent passes in. The truck looks awesome going down the track. So when he puts that faster motor in, it's going to be pretty cool. I think it's going to be one of the ones to beat. And then Tim, he figured out how to figure out the lights on the new Pro Tree setup. And so he was getting some pretty crazy fast reaction times. Me and Aaron both agree that he's been cheating. And yeah. Has the Black Rock Jeep sold yet? Black Rock Jeep. I do not believe the Black Rock Jeep. You're talking about the one from RC 4-wheel drive. Let me look. I think it has not, but I will find out for you in 1 second here. Black Rock. Okay, try this again. Somebody else's name. Not me. I swear, I'll find out real quick as soon as I figured out how to use this computery thingy again. Black Rock one. What the hell? I'm not seeing it on their page anymore. Oh, Black Rock body set orange. Might be a different code. Let's just try this. And I'll let you. So, got a lot of interest in boats lately. So, let me know what you guys are thinking about boats, whether you like them or not. Black Rock body Galentia. Yep, we have one. We have one left. and it is the dark gray. Or black. So yeah, there you go. It is still in stock. No kids on the internet tonight. No kids here. We raced back. We went to, what the hell is it called? Splashdown or whatever it is. What used to be Atlantis. We went there for Micaiah's birthday swim. It was the closest we could get to her party time. So it was today. It was pretty busy. I was impressed. And we thought we were going to get rained out and thunder and lightning and all that. Yes. I am free, except I have 3 dogs. All laying at my feet and all being pains in the butt. So I'm asking you guys about boats. You guys are liking boats. Tim says it's there. So I got this boat and the trailer from Mr. Locke, who got it from Mr. DeWalt. So it traveled down. Now I've had it in the lake. I had it in the lake on the weekend there, but there were so many kids piled around it that I didn't bother recording it because they kept on trying to grab it and everything. And I did discover that my son may talk a big game, but he can't back an up RC trailer, not to save his life. So there's that. I liked it. It was a cool boat. It kind of made a bit of a, it's got a bit of weird wake. It splashes out at the front, and it looks like it's sitting really low in the water. I did have it running on 3S. It ran very smooth, and I was impressed. So yeah, I'm going to keep on running it. I liked it. I have the Traxxas Blast and put it in 1060, 2S, 3S, LiPo, 5. So yes. You can run anything you want. Yeah, so that boat, that's the Chris Craft one. Now my dad, he made, there's one made by Dumas, and it's a Chris Craft. It looks identical to that, but it was actually wood, and he had to form it around the hull and paint it all up. And he put so much time and effort into it and made it look so pretty that he kind of doesn't want to put it in the water because he's afraid it's going to sink. I don't blame him because it was pretty time consuming, and he has a little diorama built up for it and everything. He really likes it. So I like it too. So I bought one for myself that I can run in the water, and I don't need to borrow his. Tomorrow night we are racing at Kevin's property. Now, I need you guys to contact me if you need a ride. I will be going down with my pickup truck, and I don't have any passengers as of yet, but I do have a sneaky suspicion that I have a 12-year-old that's going to want to come and see. I'm going to bring my X-Max, and I'm going to bring my Max. I might bring Kronos out just to see. We might pull apart those ramps that Kevin has at his place. I was hoping he was going to be on tonight, but he has prior obligations with his son, and he's gone for dinner. And Aaron, like if you guys didn't already know, Aaron is disappeared out into camping land where, you know, there's no interwebs or any of those fancy things. Needs a break. We run him hard. So. Okay, Gord, I'll give you a ride. I do not know exactly when I'm leaving yet. I do not know 100% the scenario when I'm going to get there, but I will message you and let you know. So if anybody else wants to hop in with me, I will we'll make something happen. Maybe we can meet at the store, or I can pick you up or whatever, but we can discuss it tomorrow. Message me. Max is fixed, so you got okay. Rift is Ryan is putting in Rift lockers, so he's ready to go hardcore. Well, Ryan, if you need a ride, I'll give you a ride. No sense driving too many vehicles down. Apparently, I was talking with Sean Sean was saying that Kevin has it's kind of like a ravine, like an old creek that came down, and it's a fairly good distance. I am going to bring my weed eater. It's electric, so we'll just go up there and run the weed eater and trim it down so we can see easily. Will not be bringing the DTS1 drag timing system because, I've basically just given up on using that for the U4 rock bouncing type stuff. We're just using stopwatches. It was way easier last time when we went. All the guys who were rock bouncing, what was your opinion of the new location we picked on the backside of Becker? What'd you guys think of that? You guys tell me and comment because, I can't talk to anybody. I'm all lonely. Stop watching was way quicker. We hammered through it. I was impressed. Well, I wish I had my... Oh, here's what I do have. I got me a new toy. I don't know if I talked about this last week or not. I got a box of shiny sexiness. So when we did the Father's Day, the Watkins Street Heat, that was... Yes, Gord, I'll tell you what we're doing in a minute here. When we were doing that, I was watching Luke rip around with his nitro car. And yes, I thought to myself, oh, I must have one. I must have one. And there were a couple other people that were looking for them too. So I decided, no, I'll go search around. Well, Luke found me a car. And I'm still looking for more cars because I think we need more of a heat. But this is an X-Ray Nitro set up with Nova Rossi Pixie motor. Little Pixie 1.5. Yeah, the dirtiness right there. And this is the chassis. So it's taken apart with the motor pulled out and he put new bearings in and some stuff like that. But other than that, it's basically ready to go. So that makes 3 cars that will be able to run nitro class when we're doing the on-road now. Outdoors, which will be kind of cool. It's kind of boring just to watch one guy rip around. So, yeah. So, Gord, you wanted to know, are we going to do on-road racing soon? Yes, we absolutely are going to do on-road racing. Watkins Street Heat was a huge success. Lots of people liked it. Lots of people were very impressed and hadn't seen it. They'd never seen anything RC related before. I'm hoping to set up a meet with the people in charge of the parking lot for Village Green. And then we're going to start running on Tuesday nights, same nights as we do the drag racing, or same weeks that we do the drag racing in the U4. The reason that we're doing it on the same week is I know lots of you guys want to see racing every week. I can't do racing every week. My wife will leave, and it will get very expensive for me if she leaves because I was doing too much RC. So, happy wife, happy life. I'm keeping things that way. And Aaron is kind of on the same boat. And this way, we're not just getting absolutely bombarded with RC stuff. I would love to have a place like that we could be open up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You just come in and run whenever you want. That's just not feasible around here right now, and especially not with the prices of leasing and stuff right now. So we're going to start doing Tuesday nights. It will not be the exact same format as we had for the big Watkins Street Heat, because that was kind of set up with qualifiers and heat races and mains and blah, blah, blah. In the interest of time, we're going to be setting it up. We'll be running, it'll decide what classes we're running will be based on who shows up. We will most definitely be running a Euro Truck class. That is 100% guaranteed. We will also be running some form of a TC. So it's either going to be a combination of scale spec cars running 21.5 turn with the TCs or 17.5s. I can't remember what Aaron said they were running on the outdoor. We're going to try and match our rules very closely to what Vancouver's running, so that those boys can come up and we can race there, and we can go down there and race with them. And I would love to see like an actual circuit happen. Kamloops has an on-road track, an outdoor on-road track. I don't know how much they ever use it. It's at the same location as their off-road track is. I would love to see those guys on the same page, and we could have some kind of a little circuit. That would be really cool. But in the typical fashion of most things, you can't get everybody to be on the same page. So not working. Yeah, Tim says 21.5. That is true. 21.5 is on-road racing specs for carpet. But when you're racing off-road or asphalt, it's actually, I'm quite positive they're running 17.5 at Vancouver for their TC class, their stock TC. So it's just a little bit faster motor just because they get longer straightaways and more room to run. I'm going to be bringing my F1 car every time. Tim, I know you're going to want to buy one, so I'll just wait. Aaron's got his. The F1 cars, I just think they look badass when they're going around the track, so they're fun. So that's the deal with that. That's going to be every second Tuesday. Not this week because I still haven't. We haven't locked down the location yet. So we just had this week. Next week is a dead week. The week after. You get that? So that would be. Let me get my fancy calendar. No, not that. Oh, I feel like a retard today. Let's go with that. There we go. So the 20th. So July 20th is what I'm aiming for to set up on an evening off-road. So it will be set up a lot like practice. It'll be set up. We're going to have some practice time, maybe an hour of getting out there, half an hour, depends on how many people are there. Get some practice laps in, get your car set up, get some tuning done, dial it all in the way you want it to run. We will be putting sugar water on the track of some sort. It's either going to be Coke or we're going to actually just take a bag of sugar and mix it with water. So we're going to do that. We're going to have that all set up for every second Tuesday. But there's going to be, I haven't thought of the exact name. I want to call it like the August Summer Scorcher or the August Heat or August something. August 8th, we're going to hold another big one. It's either going to be at the Chevy dealership, the Watkins Ford dealership, or our new location that we're trying to lock down. I don't care where the location is. It is going to happen. August 8th, we are going to do another big race. We won't. Most of the other locations we found are not going to be doing any drag racing at these ones because I don't think we're going to have a long enough, smooth, straight stretch. But is what it is. If we could just get a whole pile of on-road. Now, that being said, we are also going to start on Sundays. We are going to start hosting not once again, but we're going to start hosting drifting. We are going to be setting up the carpet at Make My Fun in the parking lot on Sundays. Tim will be collecting monies and selling drinks. It's going to be $10 to run all day, whatever. We'll be setting up in the 4 parking stalls that would be Crystal Glass, but they're closing on Sunday. So I already talked to them. They're all game. They're okay with us using that spot on Sundays. So that's going to start this Sunday. I'm actually going to haul the carpet either tomorrow or probably won't be tomorrow. Probably be on Friday. I'm going to haul the carpet into town and leave it at the store. And then I'm hauling out of the store all of the crawler course. And the reason I am hauling out all of the crawler course is this. Nobody's using it. And it's taking up space. And we are going to turn that into a dungeon kind of space where we're going to set up a new gaming table for Warhammer. We are also going to set up a gaming table for D&D, but we are also going to design that. We're going to scale back that entire course inside there, and we're going to turn it into a 124 scale. So we're going to have an indoor 124 scale course that you'll be able to come in and run, as long as the gaming table is not being used or whatnot, what have you. I'm also looking at a couple of things. The Mini Z race course stuff, that RCP track, I've been looking at some of that. We might bring some of that in and set it up on some evenings or something. The air conditioning in our store is fantastic. So I really, really think I really think that we should get in on that and do some more of it. So I think we should do boat racing, but have set up right with someone in a 9.9 4-stroke aluminum boat. Yes, that would be kind of cool, but I can kind of see that not happening very easily. Getting people together to race cars is hard enough. Getting everybody to show up to race boats at a location that we're not going to get in trouble for using. You can't just do it off the beach because people are going to freak out. A lot of the really good spots where the water's smooth, it's hard to get to. You almost need like I wish we had a public pond. That would be really cool. I did look today. When I was at the splash park, I noticed they've got that river raft thing, or what do they call it? Tube rapids or tube ride. That's it. I was thinking with that thing, that'd be my dogs losing their minds over nothing. Anyways. I might hear people walking. Anywho, I'm thinking, damn dogs, exactly. Yeah, Swan Lake would be cool, but there was a hell of a wind coming off that lake today. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, right. I thought it'd be really cool to do the jet boats coming down that thing and get 4 or 5 of us together who have the little jet style boats and see if we can make an arrangement with Splashdown to run down, not up it. There's no way we'll make it up it. The water flows too fast. But to start at the top and have a race down, I think would be really cool. And I think that the people who run that would probably be on board with it if we did it after hours. They close at 6, so we might be able to get in there and do something possibly. I'm going to talk with them more about it later on here and see what they feel, because I think it'd be a really cool race. Put it all on video, have the guys crashing and bashing down that. Because it's got the pools, you go down the stream and then the pool, and you got to straighten out your boat, get shot down the next one, and straighten out your boat and get shot down the next one. I think it'd be fun. But, yeah. Me. Okay, so the racing, Tuesday nights. So that's one thing we're doing, and there will be a practice type session. So yes, Gord, you will get to run your new car. Everybody who's buying Euro trucks, you're going to get to run those because it's going to be awesome. Then on top of that, I haven't seen very much schedule or very much information from the guys that are doing the off-road racing in Kelowna. They're having a bit of a hard time getting the railings done. So if you guys know a welder who wants to donate a little bit of welding time, I might know one guy. I'm going to work on him tomorrow. We need to get the pockets done so we can get these railings up. Other than that, the track's almost good to go. Timing system is everything is in the trailer. Just got to roll up with the trailer, hook up to the timing loop, turn everything on, and boom, we're racing. I wish it was that easy for everything all the time. What else was I thinking? Drifters, right? So drifters. If you guys show up, Tim is going to be there. He's going to be collecting the fees. It will be $10 a day for you to run on the course all day long. It doesn't matter how long you want to run. Tim always wants to buy everything. Yes, he does. Matter of fact, he even has his hooks he's thinking of one of those new drag cars. Drag slashes, please don't ask me when they're going to show up, because I just got told that I'm only going to see 2 of my 24 that I ordered. I don't know why. Talk to Traxxas. I do, however, have 2 2021 Broncos arriving tomorrow, and I have a UDR arriving tomorrow, and I have an RC 4-wheel drive C2X, whatever it is. So tires and wheelie bar for the Max, that's not showing up yet. That's still stuck in transit. Just so you guys know, the UAS of A is having one hell of a time getting things shipped on time anywhere. Anywhere. There are huge backups at the ports. And couriers are getting swamped. I'm not sure why or what the big deal is. But when I do an order from somewhere like Horizon or any of these American companies, it doesn't matter if I ordered it. The last order I did with Horizon, FedEx didn't even pick it up from Horizon's warehouse for 4 or 5 days. That's how long it took until it actually got onto the truck. And then it took forever to go from California to the border. I got no control over it. So bear with us. I've been told it's going to get worse before it gets better. I've also been told that if I'm trying to do more out of the Canadian warehouses if I can, because it's already here. It's a day away. I ordered from HPD today, and it's arriving tomorrow morning. Can't complain. Need a 76 spur for DR10. Ask and you shall receive, possibly. It won't be on this order because I just put it through. But I'll find it. Gears and pinions. Spur gears. Oh, stupid dogs. They just keep barking. A 76, you say? Did you toast yours? Oh, shut up, dog. Anybody want a dog? Yappy dog? 78 spur? Because I'm not seeing a 76 on here. 78. I can do 72. 87s are way back ordered. 78s are none in stock. Wow. I'm going to have to dig for you. I'll have to dig for you. I'll try 78. I'll see what I can dig up for you. This is one supplier. But I will make sure I write that down. Spur gear DR10. DR10. Spur. DR10. For Scotty. Honestly, I gotta ask you, Scott. Has anybody ever said, I can't get any motor captain? Have you ever done that imitation? You must have. Okay, so I don't need a happy dog. I already have one. Listen to my neighbor's dog bark all damn day. Yes. Dogs, yappy. Yes, they're annoying. Okay, so that was at. So that's going to be. I'm hoping every Sunday we're going to do the drifting, and if the drift guys show up, that's awesome. Working on a new drift line of products. You guys may know them. I'm not going to drop the bag on it right now because. Well, I got to go negotiate with them tomorrow, so I'm not going to ruin that yet. But we may have a local source of rims and everything here soon, and be quicker than trying to get everything out of the US of A. MST, working on them to get a direct line straight to their warehouse. I was going to show you guys I don't know if you guys have seen this with the SAS Adventure Series that's going on, Scale Adventure Series. Everybody's been asking about scale stuff. Well, RC four-wheel drive just released an actual hydraulic functioning bottle jack, which is badass. Yeah. I'm going to sell those damn dogs. They are barking at leaves. New products. Here we go. See if I can show you a picture of this guy. Here it is. So let's make this bigger. Share this over to you boys so you can see it. All right, so here we go. This is the JDM hydraulic functional body jack. Bottle jack. CNC machine, built aluminum base, red as finished. It is basically about 1 inch by 1 inch, so it's a little big. It's probably more like a 1/8 scale than I would say 1/10 scale. I think is kind of pushing it. It will actually lift 33 pounds. I have not had one in my hand to try that. It has a stroke of starts off at 2 inches and lifts all the way up to 4.29 inches. So I think it's pretty cool. It looks like a real bottle jack. And I think it's going to be a neat little additional feature. What are they asking for it here? So there's $70 US on $70 US on RC four-wheel drive site. So if you were to do that conversion straight over into from Yankee dollars to Canadian dollars, so about 87, anywhere from 87 to 89, depending on how the shipping is. So yeah, I have some coming. I've ordered them already, put them on back order, was talking to them already. So they will get here when they get here, but they will not be here for SAS. Because SAS is this weekend and nothing's going to make it here by then unless it's already been ordered. So, what else? Oh yeah, so he needs it. Okay, that's good. I've got him coming. And it is another one. So here's a funny thing. What grinds my gears? Gord, you love this part. What grinds my gears? You order stuff off of our site. The description very clearly says 1/10 scale. You contact me with the really nasty email later, mad because this is not a full-size one as they ordered. Okay, first of all, find me a full-size Jackall, officially branded Jackall, for $35 that will ship for $15 across the country. If you can't figure that out by reading the description, which even gives the height of it and everything in very, very plain description, the whole thing was there. I looked at it. The pictures were there. The pictures of it are showing it lifting a model car. If you can't figure that out, you're a retard. I can't believe the guy demanding a refund because he wants his product that he didn't read before he ordered to be refunded back to him. Sorry, man. I can't, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Oh yes, Ryan, you're right. That is the third one. 3 different people who cannot read on the internet. So that's what grinds my gears. That grinds my gears quite a bit, actually. I don't know where this attitude about expecting refunds and everything on everything came from. But I know when I was growing up, if you ordered the wrong thing, well, even if I order something and it's the wrong thing, I just eat it. I just deal with it, suck it up, and move on. I don't start whining and complaining to the place I got it from because I was too stupid to read. I mean, if they legitimately screwed up on their end, that's a different story. But you screwed up, not us. Anyways, that's the end of my story. Will that bottle jack lift my Tacoma? Well, if your Tacoma goes on a weight loss program down to 33 pounds, so I'm going to say that it might lift the tire, your spare tire on your Tacoma. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah. Yep, I'm going to say yes. It'll lift a part of your Tacoma. Just because I can say that. What else is new from these guys? Carbon Assault monster truck chassis. Has anybody ever seen a Carbon Assault? The new RC four-wheel drive Carbon Assault monster truck? Has anybody actually seen one in real life? Let's share this. Boom. This guy here. It is metal axle, looks pretty beefy and everything, but at the same time they came out with this guy. They came out with the LMT and all these really badass looking other trucks. I would love, and you guys tell me if you would back this up, I would absolutely love to have a monster truck racing series going on here because that's as easy to set up as drag racing. Well, maybe a little harder because we'd have to find some cars to crush. But you literally just need a parking lot or a dirt pad or whatever you want to run it in. I've seen them racing them down in the States indoors in 2-bay garages and doing their racing. And that's pretty cool. I think there's some really nice bodies. There's a lot of really cool technology put into them. So I do believe that it would be a really fun thing to see. So let me know if you guys want to start seeing monster trucks and some racing of monster trucks. It may be something that I don't see the series. I don't see anything happening this year, but I would not be at all opposed to trying to get something up and going for next year. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get a location nailed down where we can actually call it our own, have it donated to the RC community so that we can actually have an RC dedicated place, kind of like Merton has their BMX track. That would be uber cool. So, you don't like it at all. You'll stick with your tracks. Yes, but SMT, solid axle monster trucks, have a completely different driving style and way they run when they're just so, if they're set up properly with tough parts, they are really cool to watch. Really cool. Exactly. You can race them in a grassy field. So, I haven't eaten yet today, so you guys have to wait for a second. I raced home to do a live stream while my family went to Red Robin's. Now I'm sad. Oh, here's what I was going to try and show you guys. So, we got these a while ago. I think the reason we haven't sold very many of them is because most of you guys don't really understand how they work. These are magnetic body post marker kit. And I'm going to do a complete video on using these properly. But I can give you guys a quick demonstration right now. So this car, okay, this car has the body posts and everything are on it. And I have a cut body here. I might already have the holes in it though. Okay, no, he doesn't. So the holes that are marked on this body, these are wrong. So this is going to be my demo body for you. So these guys work very cool. So what you do is you pop all 4 of these little suckers out of here. So in here, okay, that's it. You can see the slot in the bottom. That would fit onto your body post, and then your clip would go in to hold it from bouncing up and down. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't have it. And there's a little metal piece on the top. Now this fits right onto there. So I'll show you how this works. You slide this on top of your different posts, which I don't have any pins here, so I can't show you real well. Just give me a quick idea of how this works. Yes, they say they're going to bring me food back, but you know what I hate about Red Robin's? Another thing that grinds my gears is that I go to Red Robin's, and if you go there, it's all you can eat French fries. And I love their French fries. Their French fries are freaking awesome. What I don't like is when you order takeout from them, you get half of them, like you get a tiny half a potato worth of fries. Like, give me my big thing of fries. So I told everybody who's going to order extra fries and send it back in my bucket of food. So anyways, so just to give you a quick look here. So I put these posts on all the way around. So you should have a clip going through each one. Maybe a couple clips here. Make this, try and do this a little bit more professionally-ish. There's one. Okay, so there's one. And okay, there's 2. Now you guys are wondering, where am I just magically pulling these out of? One of my little tech tips I was going to show you guys at some point is I have a magnet, a body, like one of those body magnets that would come in those body mount kits, magnetic body mount kits. I had a bunch of magnets that came on a truck where the guy broke all the mounts and everything else was all screwed up. So I took the magnets off and saved them. And then I got a screw and I attached it to my desk. And I have it attached to the desk so that I can just basically take a body clip off of a truck that I'm working on or whatever I may be doing. I take it off and I just throw it over there and it sticks to them. And I got a whole fistful of another magnet there too. I got extra screws, extra everything else. And I just go and it sticks there. It doesn't disappear. It doesn't fall on the floor. It doesn't get vacuumed up. Okay, so I have the body posts are now mounted, so they're not going to come off. So now you take your body. Let's pretend this one doesn't have holes. These holes are in the wrong spot. And you mount it close to where you want it to be. Now you take your other half. Ooh, these are good magnets. Now you take your other half. Now they've all stuck together. And you stick them onto the posts. So Proline makes one of these kind of sets as well, but what it does is it actually pokes a hole into your body. Now that's fine, except, okay, so this isn't going to show real well because these front holes are so close to where they need to be. But if you look here on the back, so let's just say you're looking at this. Get this in the light here so you guys can see it better. You can see the pins here. Okay. Now, if you don't like where it's sitting and it's not centered, you can push it over a bit, whichever way. Oops. Okay. Those holes are so close. So basically what it lets you do is it lets you slide it around and adjust it on. So, right, you get adjusted where you need it to be. Like, let's just imagine that's there. And then there's a hole in the center. Right there. There's a hole in the center. Now, in the very center, if you have a Jiffy marker pen, and I don't have one of the super fine tip ones, but it's meant for you to take your Sharpie. And if you have the fine tip one, which this is not, so it won't work, you can fit it right down in there, mark your hole, then nicely take your body off and do your holes with body reamer. But this gives you the opportunity to line it all up exactly where you want it to be exactly. Not, just guessing and then hoping that you put the holes in the right spot. Because we've all been there. I know I have. So this one's actually sitting a little higher because this has not been even close, but this is giving you an idea how these things work. They just showed them pulling out the Stanley Cup, wiping it down, and shining it up. Yes, that has nothing to do with RC. Boo! Anyways, that is that. So if you guys want to see that, I'm going to do another video for that, so you guys can see it. These things are cool. I'm happy I have them. I haven't actually had a real chance to try and use it yet, so I'm going to do it with this car right here. It does not necessarily take all the fun out. It takes all the, oh, damn it, I just wrecked a $30 body out of it. It totally takes that out of it. And it's not as pointy as the one from Proline, because the one from Proline, I don't have one myself, but I had a friend who bought one, and I tried it out, and I poked my finger, and I'm a wuss, and it hurt, and I cried. No, I didn't cry. I'm lying. I didn't cry. It was just, it poked me, though. I don't want to get poked by my tools. So, and the other cool thing, it comes in this fancy little box. Like, come on, tools come packaged in a box. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's so awesome. What do you guys want to see me build next of all my little projects that I've got kicking around here? Because I'm going to do a fast forward build video and then a run video. Oh, and I got more video footage of running that dub bus. I'm going to edit that together and put it out. And then I'm doing a modification on the dub bus because I like the hard body. I think it looks really cool, but I have another idea with about the same wheelbase that's going to be way better performing. That'll be a little bit more portable and easy for me to just grab and go. The Orlando. Yes. Fine, Tim. I'll do the Orlando. The U4 videos from the very first event in Gorder. Lighting washed out. Wasn't real good. The last one was really good. So I'm going to stick to videoing that way. But most of the other ones we were doing, we were facing the sun. It was really hard because as soon as you got up onto the sky and recorded down to the ground, the exposure kept changing up and down. They look kind of crappy. I have them all, but I don't know if we're going to actually mash them into an event or if I'm just going to mash them into a series recap and then get serious with the more cars now. So, does that answer your question? I hope so. Okay, I'm going to find something else new. Come on, interwebs. New releases. What's new? What is new from... Well, there's nothing new there. Well, that's a bummer. Nothing super new from Horizon being released right now. Let's take a look. See if there's anything new coming out of A-Main. Where's Kevin? Where's Kevin? Kevin's not here. Or is he here? I don't see him. Unless he just popped up. I don't see him anywhere else. I'm all by myself. La 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 la. No, Nope, don't need that. Need that to log in. Let's see. You just arrived. Did you guys know that A-Main sells BMX bikes as well? It's kind of cool, except a lot of their stuff they will not ship to Canada, which is kind of a bummer because my son had his eyes on one of their bikes and thought it was really cool, and so did I. And then I tried to order it, and they said they wouldn't ship it to us. Yeah, they have a scratch and dent. They got some more batteries. Genzace has released a few more Genzace Bashing Pro 4S LiPo batteries. They're 120C discharge. They have EC5 connectors on them, and they're 6,800 milliamp. So that's a pretty good discharge rating for a battery, for a basher. Tamiya has re-released the Grasshopper, and they have re-released the Top Force Evo, but they are both out of stock already. MST has released a version of their CMX, which is kind of like my CFX. My CFX. So the difference between the CMX and the CFX is that the CFX has a front-mounted motor up in between the front shock towers. The CMX actually has a standard 3-gear transmission mounted in the middle, like an SCX-10 or any of the other brands, Enduros or whatever you want to see. So they're releasing this truck here. I'll have to get a big picture of it for you. So this is the TH1. It's like a Toyota-looking wannabe something. Yeah, 25C is not really a drag body battery. That's funny. So the TH1 looks to me like it's 155-ish tires, 1.9 maybe. They're pretty small, pretty cute little thing. The body, I'm not so sure if I'm a big fan of it. But it is the adjustable wheelbase, same one as the one I built with the frame rails are the same. So high torque servo, they claim. I'm going to imagine most of the electronics are probably Hobbywing based. A lot of their stuff out of the box is just rebranded Hobbywing stuff. So, let's see what other shiny new things do they have released. Lots of batteries coming out. Reedy has released a new battery for drag racing. They call it the Zapper DR Shorty 2S pack, 130C discharge rating for drag racing. So it is a shorty, it's a 2S, it's a LiPo, it's 130C discharge rating. It is 7,200 milliamp hours, and it comes with an XT90 end on it. I'm going to order more of those because that looks like a pretty damn decent battery, actually. So radio is nothing really fancy. Nothing new from Yokomo that I'm seeing here. Of the guys that are on here, you guys tell me what would be, money's not an object, what would be your next RC car that you would want to build? And go. Okay. I'm going to show some of you guys. So Tim, you remember I was telling you about that that little speed racer body I've got? So this is the, get rid of that. This, I'll share this up here. This is the MST TCRM. Now this one comes with a body clear and everything. It's a short wheelbase, very small. It's about the same size as a MO3 or the little Tamiya minis and stuff. It's kind of the same setup. It has a very adjustable setup on it. You can go front wheel drive. You can go rear wheel drive. You can set it up with the motor in front of the axle, behind the axle. There are so many adjustments on this little chassis. It's amazing. It's a really cool looking little car. So I was thinking that this would be really cool to turn it into a little, put it on that little speed racer and run it. Put a little drift driver in there. So this one's set up for 225. I don't know if you guys can read that on there, but it's 225 millimeter wheelbase. So that is super small. Unfortunately, you cannot race this in the mini class. To my knowledge, Aaron could prove me wrong, but I believe everything in the mini class is supposed to be Tamiya based. So they do sell it without the body. And I thought that they actually had there. Let's see if I get manual. There we go. So here's your configuration. So you got your front motor, front drive. So front motor, front wheel drive. Mid motor, rear drive. So that would be with the axle, with the motor in front of the axle. Or you got rear motor, rear drive here, which would be, I think, ideal for doing some drifting with. And I think that would be really cool. I'm not sure what the turning angles are on the front. But being that MST does make quite a few drifters and they do like that stuff, I think they'd probably have some kind of thing set up so that you could race it with a really good turning angle. You can do wider width or narrower width. So you got your front for 164 mil or 173 mil. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of little adjustments on this thing you can do. And I think for the little mini type builds, I think that's pretty cool. Anyways, don't be surprised if you see one showing up soon with a Speed Racer body on it. Scott wants what do we got here? So we have new drag battery, Ryan Gates. Ryan wants an SCX 10.3, does he? Interesting. That's the one you haven't built yet. I sold mine to Aaron. A Euro truck next. Grand Hauler would be a sweet build. Yes, Grand Hauler is. A big rig is on my build list next, for sure. I'd like them. Grand Hauler, there's so many guys out there doing the Grand Haulers. I think I'm going to do something a little different. But I'm going to make mine a little different. I'm going to customize it. SCX 10.3, an element product of some sort. Good call. I like that. Axial kits have definitely been the best so far. I have always had good luck with every axial kit that I've ever built. So I have some cars that I've been building. So this is the second one. So I'm building a test fleet right now. And this is car number 2. I just haven't gotten around to mounting the tires yet. But I got the body. I have 2 of these identically set up. Dallas set up the first one, and we've been running it a little bit. This one is exactly the same. Electronics are in the same spot. It's running the same receiver, same everything. Same servo, same everything out of the box. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do direct tests. So if you guys want to know the difference between a Radon 5-slot, which is what both of these are running right now, or you want to know how much different it is to run a Radon 5-slot as opposed to, let's just say, the 550 20-turn Radon, which I have one kicking around here somewhere. So we'll do direct heads-up comparison on the same trail at the same time, and then you guys can see why is that motor better? Does it actually have more torque? Does it have more speed? The batteries, the only thing I'm going to change on these trucks is going to be the one part that we're doing the comparison with. Wheelbases are set up the same. Shocks are built the same. Everything else on these trucks is the same. So I think we should be able to like really get the truth out as to whether or not this unit is better or not. I watch a lot of YouTube videos where guys do comparisons, and they'll take one truck and they'll have a motor combo in a TRX4, and then they'll have another truck and it's an SCX 10.3 with this motor. You're not comparing apples to apples at all because you got completely different chassis. So I picked the simplest chassis that you can get right now. That guy. The simplest body you can do, which is the JC Creep, JC Concepts Creep, J Concepts Creep. Yeah. And we're going to test that. Hogwing 1080 ESC, Power HD. What was that? A 2013. It's like the cheapest servo that they make that's digital that I've been throwing in quite a few things lately. The 1812. So it's an 18 kg servo. So we'll do some stuff like we'll do a heads-up servo test. I'm going to swap out this servo and put in maybe a Reefs 444. And we'll see what it does. And we'll compare. Does it make your truck drive better? Probably not. That's the thing that gets me about a lot of the guys. I think you should upgrade as you break things and improve equipment as you break things. I don't think you should always buy all the hop-ups right off the bat. I love it when you do, but I don't think it's necessary. And tires. Everybody's got a different opinion of tires, so I'm going to try out a whole bunch of different tires. Right now, both these trucks are going to be running landmines mounted on Element Ocho wheels. Ocho! Where is he? So I'll show you quickly what the other trucks already looks like. So this is what the other truck already looks like. And I painted it with, this is actually transparent purple. It looks kind of like more like blue with the lighting that I got going on here. But yeah. So this one's been run already, but I'm running the same wheels, same tires. It's just going to be a different color, so it is easily distinguishable in the videos. And yeah, I'm not putting any fancy light kits or anything on them. This is strictly a test bed. Gord, you're going to build an enclosed. I thought you were already building an enclosed trailer for your on-road car. I thought you already had that figured out. I'm also taking this guy. Oh, almost landed on my ass. I'm also taking this guy and I'm turning it into a drag car because why not? This is an associated SC 6.1. Very nice little setup. It has a X-Run stock spec BC XR10. I might change this guy out for the Elite. And I'll be taking the weights and stuff out of here because there's no point running the weights all like this because everything's going to be relocated. Lay down transmission, quick little car. Runs really nice. I love the way this one runs. The suspension on this thing is so squishy. But I'm going to wreck it and turn it into a drag car. Because I can. And I don't like getting beat with my stupid other car, which sucks. What else can I show you guys? That's new. Oh, I have a secret body coming. And I ran into some issues with the... So you ran into some issues with it hauling too much weight, dragging down your 10-2. I see what your problem is. So basically what you needed to do is change the gearing in your tow rig, because no matter what you do, all trailers are going to drag down because none of your cars are actually set up for realistic towing. I had 2 trucks that I built that I thought would be really cool, and it turned out that they were junk, and I needed to put stiffer springs in because they sat like this when I tried to tow with them. So this is a very weird live without Kevin and Aaron. You're right. I don't have anybody to tease except for you. Got to give the boys a break every once in a while, right? Kevin is going to be bombarded this weekend with the SAS event, and with us holding the U for rock bouncing out there tonight. Or, tomorrow night. Not tonight. We didn't miss it. It's tomorrow night. I've got some other rims that I was going to put on. Anybody have a Ultra? What is it called? Ultra off-road? Ultra F1? Ultra off-road. Does anybody have one that's kind of like that one made by Kyosho, which is called the Fox? Does anybody have one of those? Because I want to see those too. Because those ripping up a sandbank would be wicked cool. Dogs barking at nothing. Let me go back to see what else is new from A-Main. We got scale rock crawlers. So they got a Jimny version, looks like, that they've released as well. CMX. Wow, that is ugly sin. We'll put that over there anyways. That is no. Yes, you should bring your chargers as well. I'm going to bring an extra battery so that we can hook them up. So if you have 12-volt chargers, that's fine. That'll work. I'm bringing a battery, and I've got a thing rigged up. I'll have a thing rigged up for the back of my truck. It plugs into my power outlet for my fifth wheel, so I can just charge batteries right on the tailgate. That way, if they do go up and smoke, then yeah, hard no, right? Isn't that ugly? Anyways, if the batteries go up and smoke, I don't have to worry about them because they'll be on the tailgate. Won't be so bad. That is, yeah, God, that's hideous. That is so ugly. And that is a CMX. Very simple chassis. The nice thing with that CMX setup, the way they do it, is the bigger your battery is, the more weight you're going to get up front. See, my CFX has the battery mounted right about here because the motor is here. And there's a drop-down transfer case, all that stuff in there, right? I like the CFX more. I think it's got more potential. Same axles, though. Same controller as they come with the drag cars. Factory assembled. Don't know if that means it's very good. 4 different colors. White, silver, yellow, and blue. The Bronco one, I think, looks cool. I've always liked the Bronco one. But that's not the new release stuff. So, yeah. The J Concepts Losi Mini B. Those are cool little cars. There's one of those at the store right now. If you guys want to check one out, it's kind of a cool little car that would be pretty fun to rip around with, I think. And then we're into the stuff that has to do with mountain biking and all the other stuff. Oh, yes, Team Associated. So for you guys that are wanting to do an on-road or a drag car setup with a RC10 B6 platform, they've released this combo. So basically what it is the complete front end with the arms and the suspension and the towers and everything. And then they've released the complete rear end with the mid-mount motor. So you can basically take your car and turn it into, narrow it up for a drag car setup. And all you need to do is buy the chassis plate that you want to go with it. So you can put a short course truck chassis like the one I have, or you can buy one of those expensive carbon fiber ones. When I say expensive, I mean stupid expensive. And you can build that and make a pretty badass car. There's some I've seen some very fast ones with the mid motor. So that is a new release that came out last week. That's pretty much it, really, for new releases from them. Oh, Samix is releasing some 124 scale rims. They're cool, except they are glue-on. So if you don't like gluing on aluminum, don't buy these. They look nice, but they're not beadlocks. So that's a bummer. Dustin is selling it. Damn it. Why? Ugh. I'm going to check something on here. Width is 11 inches. I kind of like that body. That's very much a pro mod body, though. But that's a cool looking body. Yeah. No, we won't do truck. We won't do pro mod. I'm going to stick with the octane body, I think. We also got new, more bodies. What's these? Cargo net battery braces. So that's kind of a new thing I've seen a lot of lately, where it's like a rubberized battery brace to hold things down instead of a hard bracket. So those are neat. And I'm not really sure what else I got to show you guys tonight. Other than if you guys want to watch me start tearing down a truck, because I'm going to start tearing down the ESC out of my 410, because I am going to sell that to Tristan so he can make his drag truck go faster, way faster. And then I'm going to replace it with a different ESC and motor combo in mine, because I don't use the Max, and I'm not really wanting to run that one anymore. It bores me. Let's see what these have for no new products. No pictures, so that's kind of useless. That's not helping me at all. Oh, who else? Let's change this. I'll put up another company that has some new stuff to show off. Okay. Look to me like a lot of people are, wow, everybody's doing 124 scale stuff. So these are new stuff that come out from Power Hobby, which Power Hobby tends to be a lot of very much like hot racing type stuff. But these are all 124 or SCX 24 1-inch rims. Aluminum bead locks. I have not seen these pulled apart. I wish there were more pictures here so you guys could see how they come apart. 4 wheels and all the hardware. Compatible with stock axial STX 24 tires. Of course, it's out of stock. Isn't that lovely? We got some model rockets. There's lots of new model rockets coming out, which, by the way, you can't launch a model rocket right now because there's fire bans everywhere and you'd probably get in a bunch of trouble. Pitbull tires, Dirty Richard 155 single stage foam inserts, medium. Those are newer. And what he doesn't know what Dirty Richards are, they are the Pitbull foams for your tires. HPI's got a few cars back out again. They do have this RS4 Sport. Kind of a cool looking car, but in my mind, more of a on-road pavement basher. Not really that good of a setup for drifting or anything of the sort. To me, I don't like the shaft drive style setup for drifting. So I have one. I don't use it very much. It's all-wheel drive, but it is a yoke. And it runs really smooth, buttery smooth, but I just find it more like power sliding than I do drifting. Yeah. So HPI is coming back with some stuff right now, which is very cool. They're finally getting back on board and getting some of their stuff done and out the door. It's been like pulling teeth trying to get product out of them as a company. Come on, computer, wake up. Oh, yes. Reefs. Reefs has released a new line of beadlock rims. And they've done color-coded outers. So you can do gunmetal gray, green, black, silver, blue, orange, red, or purple. The red is almost pink. Oh, also another thing coming in tomorrow. SXT came up with a new drag racing compound for tire prep. Now, we're no prep, but this is like a conditioner type stuff that you can put on your tire the night before and use it to clean your tire and all that kind of stuff. That will be arriving tomorrow as well for drag racing. So I have the let me find it here. We have SXT, the launch drag racing compound. I've got 10 bottles of that coming. And the afterburn drag tire cleaner, I've got 10 bottles of that coming. So for the drag race guys, you should be happy. And I think I already said this, but if you guys didn't hear earlier, I got 2 2021 Broncos coming. So if you're really liking that new Bronco, which I'm actually, I'm not a Ford guy, but I'm liking that truck. So if you like them, come get one. I got more coming in red, but they're not shipped yet from the warehouse. So I'm just, when it comes to Traxxas, I take it as I get it and fire it out the door. Traxxas mod, boom, boom, boom. What else have we got that's showing up? Predator track fit kits, Tim. Oh, yes. Okay, here you go. Gord, you're going to like this. Some of the Proline Trencher HP 2.8 all-terrain belted truck tires. So those are the ones that are going to work really good on a Max. Those guys are coming in. I do have the Proline Reaction wide tires to match the wide rims that we have in stock. So these are the HP Wide SC, the soft drag racing ones, but they're belted. I got 10 sets of those coming. They'll be here tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Dogs losing their minds over nothing. So, yeah. That's just some of the stuff showing up. What are you barking at? Hey, shut up. My dogs don't listen. Can you get that? Oh, wow. Are they losing their minds? Somebody must be home. Kizzy, shut up. Okay, so yeah, I'm back talking dogs. They're back talking. May I see, please? What do you want to see? What do you want to see? You want to see? Oh, those tires, right? Okay, give me a second here. Let me find them. Where's the best picture? Best picture of those tires is actually on Proline's site here, so I'll show you.
Right.
You bring me food?
No, yeah.
You better have brought me food.
We brought your food.
You better have. These are the people who ditched me to go and eat without me, big meanies.
No, you have to go do the live stream though.
Yeah.
You have to do that. Hair's messy. I don't like it.
Cut it.
I want to. I haven't had time to.
You've had time to. Let's go here. Finding the picture, Gord. Finding the picture. Give me a second here. Tires. Drag racing. No, not drag racing.
I'm just looking.
You smell like chlorine.
I know. Those are like mud bog tires, so they're similar. Nice.
Right there. Now make the picture big and share it to the stream. These are the tires, Gord. They are belted. They are trenchers. They do have the insert in the middle, so you can change it out for the different versions. They're a little bit chunkier looking tire than the other ones. The belted ones all seem to be far chunkier to me than the other ones were. Mm-hmm. There you can see the belting. Honestly, to fix the ceramic bowl that you have broke, if it's already been fired, how do you have those already? You don't have the belted ones already. There's no way you got the belted ones already. These ones are belted, so they're not going to blow. That's the whole point of them. Anyways, your ceramic piece that you have, if it's already been fired, there's not really much you can do. I would recommend Gorilla Glue or something that's clear to stick it all back together, because that's pretty much the only options you have with that. I can't fire it again. Those are the different inserts you can get with it that it comes with. They would appear to be 12 mil. If only it was that easy to build them. So yeah, that's the new trencher tires I got coming. You can buy metal inserts for these things too, in case you guys didn't know. All of these, the 6x30s and the 6x, they do make aluminum upgraded versions of their center caps. So if you're having problems with this part here stripping out on the plastic, or you're using them a lot or swapping them back and forth, you might want to look at getting the aluminum ones instead. They do look a little different when they're mounted on the rim, but they are definitely stronger.
Could always just paint them.
No, I don't know. Painting aluminum's hard to do. Doesn't stick, it flakes off real easy.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, there's no way you ran those for a year straight. They just released the belted ones. So yeah. Anyways. What else is new? That's about it new from them. Nothing super cool there. Which you guys are going to the SAS event this weekend? How many people are pre-registered? Unfortunately, I wish it was a drop-in style event. I might be able to make it, but I won't. If I can't guarantee that I'm going to make it, I'm not going to take up a spot. I'm going to find you guys some of the new stuff here. What do you got?
A spring.
You playing with my springs?
Yeah.
I'm going to build stuff. That's actually the one out of the Slash chassis. Let's see if there's anything new. So if you're looking for a brushless motor in a 4.5 turn or a 3.5 turn, good luck. Man, there's none of those around anymore. I wonder why. Won't be able to make it. I'm only there to send it with the max on the half pipe and race the gatekeeper. Yeah, so that's Thursday night. The weekend is weekend's going to be pretty cool. Some of those guys are actually going to be there already when they get there. So nothing really cool that I'm seeing. Drag Race Concepts has a few new shafts, top shafts, and stuff like that for their motors. Input shafts, the hardened aluminum. Who else we got? These guys have a bunch of washers. We do have a lot of G3 motor combos becoming available here. Yeah. Taking the boat out this weekend. Ooh. Walker's done in about 1.5 hours. Don't know if well, did you do front and rear? If you did front and rear, 1.5 is pretty decent. Especially considering that they you got to take the entire axle apart to get that stuff. So I'd say yes, that's pretty decent. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of real cool, shiny new stuff today. Without Aaron and Kevin here to bug, I'm going to start wrenching on something. Test and tune with a new setup on the Blast. That's where you're going to go run that. I see what you're saying. This might be the ESC. Nope, that's not the ESC. Yeah, not a lot of really cool releases this week. It's kind of sad. Really sad. Nothing shiny and cool. So, any more questions? Front battery on the hammer. Yes, do the front battery. The Drift Art 2 chassis sent me a pic. Yes, Chad, what did you send it to me on? Was that on? I'll bring up Facebook here. Let me bring up Crackbook Or did you email it? Yeah, the M41 is cool. Very cool. I like the M41 a lot. It was my favorite of the fast boats that I had. Waiting for Crackbook. It's kind of moving slow. Make my fun one. Okay, let me see here. Notifications. Nope. Let's go straight to make my fun. Make sure I don't accidentally turn this off the wrong way. Okay, go here and make my fun. Not there. Let's go there. Not seeing it. Or did you email? Let's try here. I'm not seeing it. Where the hell did it go? All right, Gord, we'll talk to you later. Hey, Chad, I'm not seeing it on here. But I'm looking under that one. Let's try under this one here. Notifications. God, I wish Facebook would just keep it all the same. In Messenger. Oh my God, you're killing me here, you stupid things. Back. Inbox. Let's try that. Should just come up with my normal. Used to come up with my normal stuff. It was pretty cool. Let you know what the plan is when I'm done my live. Yep, not a problem. I will let you know. Ah, there it is. Oh. That's cool. Let's see if I can make it. I can't make it very big, but I'll put it up here. Here it is. So this is the Drift Art Mini RC Drift from Vietnam. So did you actually get one of these? Because if you did, that's sick. And I'd like to know what you guys are running for tires on these things. So what is the steering angle on this sucker? And where are you getting the tires from? Are they actually like a hard plastic or not? Because I think that those would be really cool. We could set up a super micro course for that kind of thing. And I'd run them. It's just the parts are so hard to get for that stuff. It's hit and miss for me to get it because there's no distributor that actually wants a stock of quantity of this stuff. Yeah. That's cool. Holy man. What size motor are you running in those? Because do you realize my wife just came home and you're finding more stuff that I want to buy. Oh. Get me in trouble. That's crazy. Message me later because I want to see some more stuff about that. 3500 kV brushless censored. Holy. What actual size is the motor? Is it like a 380-ish size or is it something else? It looks crazy small. That? Oh, okay. I see. Oh, no. Okay, so you're running an XR10, but the motor's not a Hobbywing. I haven't seen one that small from them. Whew. Dude. I'll put that back up. That's the motor. That's ESC. There's all the pieces. Well, some of the pieces. You have to realize that ESC is it's a little bit smaller than this. That ESC is about 1 inch by 1 inch. So that's a good size ESC, like small. But you're putting in another 124 scale. That's pretty badass and tiny. Justin. Justin's all over that. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. So that motor, I'm going to guess that's smaller than the 380. That is super tiny. That's almost a 050. And I see that you had to do some modification on the ESC to make it actually all solder on without making a big giant mess. Wow. That is crazy. And the sensor port's bigger than the motor. GL Racing, eh? Okay. I can't believe how small that is. You guys realize that sensor port is half an inch long? If that? That's crazy. That's crazy and awesome, but I'm like an oaf and I would probably break it trying to put it all together. Oh. Okay. Oh man, more stuff on my need to have list. I'd be terrified of smashing that up against the wall. Although you're probably not really getting that crazy a speed through it, but that is insane. Leopard. The wheels are about the size of a dime. And we got a Wi-Fi Express programmer on there for tuning the Hobbywing. That looks like the Boom Racing one. No, that's a Yokomo. That is a huge gyro, drift gyro for that guy. I want to see. Man, that is insanely cool. I really want to see a picture of one of these with the steering at full lock. I want to see what kind of angle these things get. Man, the configurations are insane. And the bodies, I'm assuming, are running the same bodies as the. I'm going to assume you can run the bodies like the Mini Z ones that they run. So you'd have a huge selection of bodies, if that's the case. But Chad, you know better than me. I am not into these yet. Emphasis on yet. Jesus. There's a pile of parts. Oh, man. Okay, Chad, we need to talk because I need to do this now. I can hide these better, so I won't get in so much trouble. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. Look at this. And another project I'm going to start building, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to build this guy because I think he's going to be fun to rip around with. And yeah, I think it's cool. I have one, they make a little lunchbox mini that's like this. And it is super cool looking to rip around. It stands up on the back end and wheelies like nobody's business. And you get the crossbar piece. Shows a picture of it right here. That ties the front axles and the rear axles so it'll actually lean the truck when you turn. So you can steer it while it's wheeling on the back end. So once again, another really cool thing. Fresh smell, fresh scent. Look at that body, it's so cute. Look at that thing. It's just tiny. Yeah, blue. I like it because blue. This one has the basically Tamiya's version of a rally set of tires. Cool. Kind of a really blocky looking tire. See that? I need a better camera. I need more light in behind the camera. You see the blocks though? Oh, wow. Oh, who's been messing with my lights? Whoa. So we're going to build this guy, put it together. Comes with everything you need. The wheels on it are, actually, this would be a neat little military tire. Military looking rim. But, anyways, I think that's going to be one of my next projects to build too. I have so many projects. So many projects, so little time. So, I think we're going to call our night tonight because I run out of stuff to talk about and I'm really tired from being out all day. Chad, I need to talk to you about these because God, just another one. Just another one. Let's read and see if there are messages I'm missing here. No. Let's see if we got anything going on here. Okay, boys. I got to call our night. My supper has arrived, and I am a hungry, hungry boy. Thanks for tuning in. It's too bad we didn't have Aaron or Kevin here to chat, but next week we will probably have all the boys back, and we will be able to chat away, and I might have a guest or something. I have an idea, but I'll let you guys know next week at the start of it. I hope to see you tomorrow too, Scott. If you need a ride or something of the sort, let me know. You can hop in with us. I'm going to be taking Gord, probably my son. So shoot me a message if you need a ride. Anybody who needs a ride from Vernon down to Kevin's place tomorrow, if we can fit everybody, we will. Just give me a heads up. Shoot me a message. Let me know. I will. Cutting fields again. It's quicker to burn them. Burn them, man. If you want to cut them, just burn them away. Done deal. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. We'll talk to you guys next week or tomorrow, or I might see you. I might pop by at the SAS event just to say hi and see what's going on, but I don't know that I'll have a truck with me because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on my bike. And yeah, God, these little drifters are so cool looking. I just can't stop staring at this thing. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one, guys. Next week, I will have hoping to have a new product line to show you guys. So, peace out. We'll catch you on the trail.